It's great to have such an awesome group. Of course, I've got to thank God first for placing the people in my life early on that gave me the opportunity to begin a career with Mary Kay. My recruiter, Jerry Farmer, who was my husband's high school coach's wife and a hair customer of mine, is who recruited me into the Mary Kay business and only stayed a few years, and also recruited National Sales Director Emeritus, Wading Claxton Prince. So the moral to that story is, never quit. Of course, I want to thank my fabulous family for the love, the motivation, the encouragement that they've given me over the past 43 years. I also want to recognize the Bonner National area of believers and achievers and tell you that without you, I would not be here. So please stand if you're in the Bonner National area. I also want to thank our Brazilian directors and consultants who are not here today, but I hope that they'll get to view this video at some point, and so I want them to know how much I love and appreciate each one of them. I've seen every national sales director debut since the very beginning with Helen McVoy. I caught the vision of becoming a national director early on. I had no idea what they did, but I just knew I wanted to be one. I have lived a dream life, having experiences and building relationships that many people only dream about. I'm so grateful to so many of you that it would take hours and hours to thank all of you. Mary Kay was a real person. She was full of fun, enthusiasm, integrity, love, and she was brilliant. I recommend that you read or reread her Mary Kay biography as well as her other books. She gave us a simple recipe for success, and if you follow it, you too can have all the success in life that you desire. You know, Mary Kay was the original Facebook queen. She taught us that when you see a face, you book it. She taught us how to attract people to us rather than attack them by wearing our products, being well-groomed, and always greeting people with a smile. She taught us to group people together by having a hostess or being the hostess ourselves so that we could share the product with 3 or 4 people at a time and build our business faster with less time away from our family. She taught us that if you help enough other people get what they want, you will get what you want. She said to always treat people the way you would want to be treated and to make everybody feel important. She said for us to conduct our business with integrity and honesty and build lasting relationships the old-fashioned way, face-to-face. She taught us to book, sell, and recruit at the skincare class. And she said holding a skincare class was the answer to all of her problems. Discover your reason to be a success in Mary Kay. My reason began with our family. Our son John was 2 years old when I started, and he's standing right here. And see, these others didn't even exist at that point. So all of that was in my future, and I didn't even know it. As my family grew, my reasons were multiplied. My customers and my team members, and then my sales directors, also became my reason to be successful. Who is watching you that you are influencing to become all they can be? Who might you be holding back because they're waiting for you to move and to give them hope? Who have you overlooked or second-guessed about even offering the Mary Kay opportunity to? Sometimes we're so busy praying for God to give us our miracle that we forget we might be somebody else's miracle. You know, Mary Kay has entrusted each one of us with her company for the past 50 years. She wanted it to be a shining example for others to see. Most of the original legacy leaders, like myself, trained by Mary Kay, will be retiring over the next several years. So who will step up to take our place? Who will be passing the torch we will be passing the torch to the future generations of Mary Kay consultants, directors, and nationals. Will it be you? Are you ready to step out of the ordinary and become extraordinary? Are you ready to be more committed to your goals? Are you ready to do the work that it takes to have the lifestyle you want for you and your family and to help others have a prosperous life? If the answer to these questions is yes, then why don't you start today? God did not design us to fit into this world. He designed us to change it for the better. The next 5.5 months to seminar can be your very best ever. If you take God as your life and business partner and allow Him to work through you through His Son, Jesus Christ, He will take you places that you never dreamed possible. Over the years, I've tried to give you hope with some of my stories, like sharing that I drove off from the service station one day with the gasoline hose still connected to my car, flushing the keys to my pink Cadillac down the toilet at Wendy's, or maybe the time I drove off with my Mary Kay products on the trunk of my car. Or what about the time when I took my unit to the wrong house for a covered dish social and we walked in complete with extra chairs and a big ham? Or how about the time I drove 2 hours to do a skincare class and forgot my starter kit? Or prior to 9/11, I boarded a flight from Atlanta to Orlando when I was really supposed to be going to Tampa. So you see, you don't have to be perfect or brilliant to become a national sales director. But you do have to be teachable and you have to have a good sense of humor. Thanks for the memories, the fun, the excitement, and the joy that all of you have brought to my life. Thank you to all who have poured into my life and that of my family. Thank you to my wonderful husband, Bill, of 47 years. And we met in summer school the summer before the 10th grade. He was there to catch up, and I was there to get ahead. And thank you to our wonderful sons, John, Jason, Josh, and Jonah. And to my wonderful daughters-in-love, because they're not like daughters-in-law, Shannon, Michelle, and Jessica. And to our amazing, amazing grandchildren, Bo, Jackson, Blair, Harrison, Aubrey Kay, and Isabella. And to our baby boy Bonner, who's due in June. So I really truly believe that the best is yet to come. Someone said, find the life that God has planned for you and then have the courage to live it to the fullest. I want to close with words that I think are so important from my national song. And no, I'm not going to sing it. But the words are, light your world, let the love of God shine through. In the little things you do, light your world. And though your light may be reaching only 2 or 3, light your world. God bless you.
Thank you, Nancy. I'd like to present Nancy with her special gift. Thank you, Dan. Welcome. You are very welcome. I'd like to ask all of Nancy's area to stand up once again. They're just out there. Please